Hi everyone, welcome to SAJI'S Academy for online IELTS and OET training. Today I have come up with a new IELTS speaking part 2 topic. Describe an interesting activity that you enjoyed doing in your primary school. It's a new topic and here is an ideal answer for you all. Let's move on to the details of the academy. Remember to subscribe the channel and enjoy free IELTS materials. For online training, contact and with IELTM251@gmail.com or use my WhatsApp number 89035355255. Now let's directly go to the question. Look at the question. Describe an interesting activity that you enjoyed doing in your primary school. You should say what the activity was, how often you did the activity, who you did it with, and explain why you enjoyed doing it. So let us go to very simple answer. Most of you would have a similar experience in doing a number of activities in the school. So look at the answer. Let's go through the first bulleted point, sub question. What the activity was. Look at the opening. Well, even though there were several activities that I took part as a student, an activity that I really enjoyed during my school days was gardening. So that was an activity I had in my school. And why did you have this gardening? Look at the next sentence. In fact, I was an active member of the nature club of my school. So it is common for many schools to have different types of clubs like nature club, science clubs, maths clubs, and so on. So in fact, I was part of the nature club. And one of the activities of the club was gardening, which I attended enthusiastically with the whole heart during the last phase of my primary school. Let's assume last phase, and it's the 5th, 6th, 7th grade. So this is the thing. So we have placed our topic in a convincing manner, and definitely the examiner is going to get impressed with this opening of the answer. Let's move on to the second sub question. How often you did the activity? Here we are going to cook up a little bit story in order to give a complete sense. Look at the answer. My class teacher was the staff coordinator of the nature club. Being one of the active and smart students of the class, she used to entrust me the management of the nature club, especially garden activities. So that was my role. We did gardening on all weekends. That was the duration, or how often you did is on all weekends, as well as Fridays, Saturdays, and so on. The motto of the club was nature nurtures. Nature fosters a lot of values, so many things. And our activities were intended to instill in all students a sense of love towards growing plants as well as gardening as extracurricular activities. So you see how often you do it, and we have cooked up a story in order to make it give a complete sense. Let's go to the third bullet question. Is who you did it with? So who all are the people were with you when you did this particular activity? My teacher taught me several practical skills required for gardening, such as how to water the plants gently, how to check for pests without using pesticides, how to pick out weeds without hurting the plants, and how to grow them organically. I joined all activities of the club along with all other members of the club. That means we were part of learning all these skills from the teacher and implementing those skills by doing gardening. And I was along. I was with all other members of the club from maybe from different classes or from the entire school. Now let's move on to the last bulleted point and explain why you enjoyed doing it. I would say I really enjoyed that activity during my school days for a host of reasons, for a number of reasons. First of all, it gave me a wonderful opportunity to love the nature, the plants, flowers, birds, and butterflies. And I was lucky to have such a spellbinding or mesmerizing experience during my childhood. So you see, that is the first answer. It's the first point that we are. So, it was a wonderful opportunity to get into the nature, and I was lucky enough to do so. Second point, in addition, I felt refreshed after gardening, and it was particularly helpful for me to overcome the academic stress I had on those days. You know very well how the academic stress squeezes us. Is one of the major problem. Even the preparation of IELTS may be really stressful for a number of candidates. So it really during my school days, these garden activities really helped me to overcome the academic stress I had on those days. As a result, I could concentrate more on my studies. That was the greatest benefit. So I could manage my studies because of this particular activity. Let's go to the another point. No, yes. Moreover, it helped me to develop a pro-environmental lifestyle. So, environmentally friendly lifestyle I could develop. I would say I found the best life lessons in the nature, such as coexistence and tolerance. Tolerance means broad-minded, open-mindedness, which helped me to develop a number of values in my life. Finally, it helped me to have a number of friends from the entire school because the members of the nature club were from different grades and sections, and consequently I had a great friends circle during my school days. Because of this particular activity, I could gain friends from almost all classes or from all grades. That's all about an outdoor activity that I enjoyed during my childhood. I hope this is a very simple answer. Anyone can just get into or accept it into it's your own or their own it's a personal life. You may be or you may have an experience of being part of any type of club. So you can just make use of this idea. Being part of the nature club, I used to enjoy a lot gardening activities during my primary school. So that's the end of the section. And remember some instructions: subscribe the channel and post your comments and be part of this community. Find links to other videos in the comment box. Remember to post your scores and result in the comment box if you like to. So it is not compulsory, but it's an optional one. Have a nice day, and wait for or eagerly wait for the next videos. There are a number of videos in this series. Kindly go through all the videos. It would really help you a lot. Thank you.